And Ben, this is for you. I'm really looking forward to seeing Justin Jefferson because I want to see what he can do. And without any preseason games, it's been really, you're just looking for little clips of, oh, how he did this in practice. And, but I'm just looking for him to prove Ben wrong. And I'd like to point out that Ben made the most preposterous statement in the history of the world, saying that Justin Jefferson was the third best option on his own team in college, which is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
He was.
Ben.
He was. Watch the tape.
Can I explain why that's the most preposterous statement I've ever heard in my entire life?
Because he had a bunch of catches.
He had 118 catches, over 1,500 yards, and 18 touchdowns last year.
Yes, he did.
How is that the third option on any team?
I'll tell you why. Because did you watch? Did you watch some of the game film?
Of what? Averaging 1.2 touchdowns a game? What is that bad?
Have you watched the game film? I watched 3 games of LSU, and I'm telling you, he was not the number one option on any of those plays. Now, here's where I take over, Mo. This is where you lose it. Here's the thing, bro. I watched Justin Jefferson. You know when he has made his best plays? His best plays were when they broke down and Joe Burrow was running around and throwing it to him. Right? When is Kirk Cousins the worst? When the play breaks down. How can Justin Jefferson, who's best when the play breaks down, when his quarterback is worst when the play breaks down, how does that coexist? It doesn't coexist, Mo. It's not going to work, bro. I mean,
I think it will work out just fine. I think it'll be fine.
I hate to say it, but it's true.
Okay.
It's true. Plus, from what I hear, he's not starting at wide receiver. He's starting in the slot. And if he started in the slot, that means he's going to be covered by one Chandon Sullivan, who is the Packers' secret weapon. The guy who is like glue. And Justin Jefferson, when he was in college, he had a 9-yard go route. He had nobody. He never went up against man coverage or press coverage. Once he just sat there and the guys just let him run. Chandon Sullivan ain't going to let him do that. Chandon Sullivan's going to beat the snot out of him. He's going to jam him. He's going to shove him. He's going to elbow him. He's going to punch him in the face. He might get a penalty for that one, but that's okay. I am not worried about Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
For those 2 reasons. Kirk Cousins is one of my favorite quarterbacks when running the play. He can run a play, man. He's got a beautiful pass. He can play action. When everything works out great, he is awesome. But when that play doesn't work, he looks like deer in headlights. He's scared to death, and he's not a Joe Burrow. And Justin Jefferson is not a guy who's great, doesn't run great routes, doesn't get open on his own unless he's got a wide open cushion. And I got a feeling if he's ever looking for him, it's going to have to be when the play breaks down. And Kirk Cousins not so good when the play breaks down.